gonna work on your hinging pattern. This is that pattern where you get to stick your butt back and load your posterior chains a little bit. As part of your ACL recovery, we wanna make sure you have nice glute strength and hamstring strength, because the hamstring play an essential role in deceleration and protecting that new ACL graft that you just had put in. So if you have any weight at home or even a gallon of milk, all you're gonna do is you're gonna make sure you have the weight. You wanna put it right on your back here. And the first thing we're gonna try to do is get you to slowly load your hip by sticking your butt back into the weight. As you can see, I'm really bending over, but I'm not really losing my back position, right? I wanna keep everything nice and flat. In this position, you should feel your hamstring tension and you should feel your butt as well. From there, I'm gonna push into the ground, stand up slowly, and squeeze my butt. This is a good way to learn how to weight shift, and I wanna make sure that you guys can do it where you can put 50% of the weight on both legs. Again, we'll start out with anything new, sets of 8 to 12, 3 to 4 sets. If you do this correctly, you should feel some soreness in your hamstring and your butt. Once you master this, we're gonna move on to the next progression. So now that you know how to hinge back by loading your hips, now what we're gonna do a little kettlebell deadlift. From there, you're gonna do the exact same thing where you're keeping your spine nice and flat, you're hinging back at your hips, and the weight is now gonna be right in front of you. Notice if the weight is too low, you can have something where you can bring the weight up, or you can just bend your knees a little bit more. From there, you're gonna generate force by pushing into the ground, and I'm gonna slowly push into the ground using my legs and my hips and squeeze my butt. The way I pick it up is the same way I put it down. This is gonna be the same rep scheme from 8 to 12, 3 to 4 sets, and making sure that you can have equal weight bearing, 50 and 50 on each leg.